Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here coming at you with the next Platinum Trophy Guide, and it is for Shadow of the Colossus. Very classic game that was remastered by Bluepoint, and we're just going to jump right into it. Come on. It's going to take me a minute to remember how to play a bit. But the first thing that we're going to do is just head down. And learn a couple of things about the game, that being about one of the trophies which is related to aggro, and that is to perform stunts. The first thing you want to do is simply just come to a stop, and then what you're going to do is simply just hold back and triangle normally. That'll come to a sprint. You can just hold back. When moving, you can just do that again, and then you'll come to a stop. Another thing to do as well is while moving, oh, come on. You can simply just pull back and then double tap triangle, and that'll make you turn around. You can also jump off of things, that'll do one of them. Not the horse, but actually jumping while on the horse. Certain objects you can jump off of. And lastly, the first thing that you can do is stand. And then a couple other things that you can do is also just hold onto the side of aggro like so. Pretty simple. And then the last thing to do is when you are not on aggro, when close you can pet. Oh, hold on.
Aggro.
Let me see if I can, there we go. Want to equip your hand. Oh, sorry. Why will it not let me do this? What? Okay. The last thing that you have to do is pet aggro. For some reason it's just not letting me. There you go. And then once you've done that, you should get the trophy. If not, you might have to redo them. It's simply just coming to a stop, while stop to quickly start. And then quickly turning around, doing a jump, which can be done off of some objects. Some won't let you, like I said. Standing. And then while holding R2, you can lean to one side, and then also make sure, just lean to both sides. And then, like always, the last thing that you have to do is to simply pet aggro. Once that is done, you will get the trophy. Might take you a bit. But from here, actually, you're going to want to equip the bow. It is left on the D-pad. You'll immediately come over to this very specific tree in the way, or along the path to the first colossi. You should be able to Come on.
Aggro.
Y game. R1. I don't know why the game is being so finicky sometimes. And you'll want to shoot down this fruit. Come find it. Okay, game. And then you'll hit R2. Some of these trees will have multiple fruits, so just keep that in mind. But that'll get you fruit of the land. You can check to see if there's more fruits. You can always come back later. Never hurts, but that'll get you another trophy. But from here, we're going to finally head to fight the first colossus. Which will be just in front of us here. I'll probably try and cut out the time it takes to reach each colossus, and more or less just help show you guys how to get there. But from here we will now have to climb up. Now also, while you're doing this first playthrough, there's going to be two specific trophies that we're going to focus on Colossus number 3 and number 8. We'll get to that when we get there. We're also going to be trying not to die, so that'll also be a thing. But here we have the first Colossus that we have to fight. Another thing you're going to want to eventually do is try and target a weak point. This will help you out. Normally it's best to just do the dodge roll. That'll quickly catch you to the Colossus if they're walking. Of course, some of them are quite different. But you'll have to now make your way up. Do be careful of your stamina bar in the right. If it runs out, you will fall. Now on top of defeating the first Colossus, what we're also going to be doing is finishing it off with a jumping attack. So when you get to its head, there we go. Simply just hit jumping and then hitting square. This will get you the Skilled Warrior trophy on top of getting the trophy for beating the first Colossus. always try to run away, but it's inevitable. Alright, and after you defeat the first Colossus, you will be teleported back to the shrine, and once you head to leave, there will be a small cutscene showing you about the saved shrines that you can find throughout the map. But from here, we're going to show you where the second Colossus is, so I'm going to show you that, sped up of course, that way it doesn't take too long, and then I'll see you once we are there. Alright, once you have made it here, you will approach. You want to make sure you have your bow out, and then there will be this small cutscene. It'll probably be best to get aggro off. Once you make it, you will eventually make it to the back area here. And then eventually you will have to go to the front. Kind of hold onto the spine here. And then that will be the second Colossus defeated. Another trophy, as you'll get one for every single Colossus that you defeat. Also, for defeating every colossus, you'll get a small health upgrade and a small stamina upgrade. Alright, and just like before, I'm going to show you the path for the next colossus, and it'll be the same as always. I'll speed it up to show you how to get to the colossus, and then we'll go over fighting it. Now, this next one actually has two trophies related to it, one being a gold trophy and one being the standard bronze for defeating it, which I will go into detail about once we are there. Alright, so once you make it to this part of the map, you will find the third colossus, and the trophy related to that I was talking about is to defeat the colossus without breaking its arm. As you'll notice, its right arm has a long giant stone connected to it that you'll have to use to get up the colossus, and it's normally supposed to hit the center of the platform and that'll shatter it. The trophy is for breaking that, or to defeat the colossus without doing that. So what you'll have to do is simply guide him around until he swings down at you. Also, what you can do is with your sword paint the top of his head, and that'll get you to reveal the sign that you have to stab, and that'll get you another trophy. You'll also sometimes stab the ground, which will give you plenty of time to aim at its head. Despite what Dorman says about... But once you find the symbol, that'll get you the trophy. So you'll eventually run up this arm. You just want to crouch by R2ing. This will save you in case you accidentally fall. You'll then want to immediately try and run and jump to his leg, which will be right there, and then you should be able to jump immediately on above the disc right there on his arm, and that'll get you the trophy. It'll take some time, so don't worry about if you fail it. But once you get that done and get past his arm, despite how much how annoying it'll be having Dorman always in your ear telling you to do it, just don't. There are times where you could maybe just jump above it at times, but I don't think so. If you can't get it to top off, as he sometimes will just start walking and won't ever do anything, as you'll see right here. and then you'll have to just drop off and then rinse and repeat. But once you do it, you will get a gold trophy and a bronze trophy for defeating him. So I'm going to skip now to when I do that. It is, like I said, it's a bit annoying and a bit finicky. So if you don't feel like doing it, you can always just wait until another playthrough till you are more comfortable with fighting this colossus and are more familiar with the controls of the game. But once you finally make it up here, you have to wait for it to stop shaking. Sometimes it can be a bit annoying. But you can chill right here, kind of right on his back, and he'll be fine. He won't shake you off as much. Do note that he does have 2 spots on him, one on his head and one on his chest. I do believe this one is finally out. Alright, so from here, kind of chill a bit. And you can kind of slowly drop down and come onto his stomach. Probably the more annoying spot to get, but once you get it, you'll be fine. There we go, guys. Finally got it. And you will get the trophy called Resist the Wrist and Wake the Night. Alright, and as always, I'm going to show you where number 4 is, and that is going to be the end of the first episode, will be after we defeat the 4th Colossus. So, I'm going to show you the way, and then that's that. But alright, once you make it to this spot, you will notice that there's these weird structures here. Those will come into play when fighting the colossus. Simply just have to come to this back area over here. Of course, now Aggro wants to participate. But here you'll have the colossus just chilling. So from here, basically all you want to do is lure it over to the edge of one of these. It'll take its time, of course. But then you'll just drop down, you'll head inside. You'll head to whatever is the closest one. It'll then check underneath. And then this will allow you to jump on. From here you actually have to come and stab its neck. I don't think that works. Just a soft little stab, you don't have to do much. But in here you will have the head. One more, and that'll be that. And that'll be the 4th Colossus down, which will get you the Land of the Gravestones trophy. But anyways, this has been the first episode. The remaining episodes won't be as short, as I'll try and do as many Colossus as I can per video. That way it's not as much, because there are a bunch of cleanup trophies that can be done, and stuff to be done in like New Game Plus and on hard. But for now, just do it on normal. Learn the game, try not to die, you know, the same old normal stuff. But anyways, I will see you all in the next one.